Hello, my dear all candidates. I'm Navneet from Skydream, which is situated in Puchumandi. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Follow my all videos and subscribe my channel in order to boost your score if you want to get the desirable band score in each and every module. Today I will give you one topic of task 2. Our topic is about older people, that after retirement older people spend their money on themselves rather than giving to their families. Today our topic is related to this. I will discuss all the matters and by organizing some of the paragraphs, all the essay in coming minutes. So let's go with the statement. These days older people have retired often choose to spend the money on themselves, for example on holidays, rather than save money for their children. Is it positive or negative development? I have given some points of that essay. Firstly I will discuss, then after that we will implement these points in the upcoming organizations. So let's go with the first point. Grey-haired people have devoted a considerable part of their earlier life to fulfill all the desires, requirements of the family in the form of fixed deposit, assets. Assets means lands, equipments, all the jama punjiyan jinhan nu aapa keh sakde ha. And the second point is children independent, wealth crisis or financial crisis bhi keh sakde ha inna nu, unpredictable financial situations, traveling, explore themselves about the different cultures, rejuvenate their mind from the monotonous of their life, enjoy their later day of life, they can live for themselves. Senior citizen, elder people, golden ager and older people, even a synonym you can use rather than using again and again the older people. So let's go with the introduction. Undeniably in the present scenario, आज दे present scenario ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਇਹ ਕੋਈ ਸ਼ੱਕ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈਗਾ कि मतलब it is chosen by the senior citizen to invest all the money for enjoying themselves as compared to saving the money for their upcoming generation. It is a positive development and all the justifications and positive points are being discussed in subsequent paragraphs. So in this way you can paraphrase your introduction. This was introduction that I have explained in the form of paraphrasing the statement, and at the last time I have used one thesis line that is also beneficial for all candidates to boost their scores. So as far as advantages are concerned, first and foremost virtue is that by investing the money themselves by the elders, they can enjoy their later day of life in the innovative and constructive way, because it cannot be wrong to say that grey-haired people have devoted a considerable part of their earlier life to fulfill the desires and requirements of the family in the form of fixed deposits, assets like land and equipments. So that's why if they spend the money for themselves, they can rejuvenate and they can enjoy more their later day of life. That would be beneficial, and in this way happiness can be brought out among the older people. That is more beneficial for them. Similarly ਆਪਾਂ ਇਹ ਚੀਜ਼ ਜਿਹੜਾ second point ਹੈ ਉਹਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਆਪਾਂ ਕਹਾਂਗੇ in this way the children also can become independent. After the retirement, the older people decide before their retirements and announced to their children that they will invest their pensions and all the money for themselves rather than giving to them. So in this way children can become independent, because it cannot be ignored to say that in the future wealth crisis, financial crisis can be noticed, that can come because unpredictable financial situation the children have to face and will have to face in their future. So if they come to know that all the money that after the retirement of their parents they will spend for themselves, in this way children become independent and they try to earn more and more money on the behalf of themselves rather than depending on their parents. It is also beneficial. In this way it is a positive development. So next point ਆਪਾਂ ਲਿਖ ਸਕਦੇ ਹਾਂ traveling. it cannot be wrong to say that the older people are more curious about the religious, traditional, cultural, and spiritual values. So that's why by spending the money on traveling, that can be noticed not only nationally but also internationally, the older people can explore themselves and can get the mental satisfaction, which helps to bring the happiness and gives the happiness to the older people. So third point, you can write this. And also, as I mentioned earlier, the older people have given most of their lifetime to their families, to the settlement of their next generation. So when they spend the money for themselves on the recreational activities and by pursuing their leisure pursuits, in this way they can rejuvenate their tired mind from the monotonous that always come in their life in the early days when they were employed, and they have continuously done the work for their next generation and for making their future bright, and later day of life they can make their later day of life more convenient and comfortable in this way. After pondering a great deal of thought, I came to the conclusion the positive development, just because of the decision of older people that they are chosen in the present scenario to invest the money for their recreational activities and for doing for pursuing their hobbies and on doing everything which they really want to do is beneficial, because in this way they can enjoy their later day of life and also they can make their children independent. So that's why it is positive development. So this was one of the essay that I have explained briefly to you about the task 2. It is actually, you can go with the negative development, क्योंकि ਉਹਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ फिर ਆਪਾਂ ਆਹ वाला पोर्शंस भी पा सकते हैं कि अनप्रडिक्टेबल ਜਿਹੜੀਆਂ फाइनेंशियल क्राइसिस ने, फाइनेंशियल सिचुएशनस ने ਉਹ नोटिस ਕਰਨਗੇ चिल्ड्रन, क्योंकि टोटली डिपेंड ਹੁੰਦੇ ਆਪਣੇ ਪੈਰੈਂਟਸ ਤੇ ਐਂਡ ਕੁਝ ਵੀ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਫਿਊਚਰ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਕੋਈ ਮਤਲਬ ਡਿਜ਼ੀਜ਼ ਵਗੈਰਾ ਤੋਂ ਸਫਰ ਕਰਨਾ ਪੈ ਸਕਦਾ ਹੈ, ਜਿਹਦੇ ਤੇ ਉਹ ਜੇ ਉਹ ਸਾਰੀ ਮਨੀ ਆਲਮੋਸਟ ਆਪਣੇ ਆਪ ਤੇ ਇਨਵੈਸਟ ਕਰ ਦੇਣਗੇ ਐਂਡ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਕਮਿੰਗ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਜਮਾ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਮਤਲਬ ਡਾਏ ਦੇ ਨੀਅਰ ਅਬਾਊਟ ਡੇਜ਼ ਹੁੰਦੇ ਆ, ਉੱਥੇ ਉਹ ਆਪਣੇ ਆਪ ਨੂੰ ਕਿਉਰ ਨਹੀਂ ਕਰ ਸਕਦੇ, ਉੱਥੇ ਉਹ ਆਪਣਾ ਇਲਾਜ ਵੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਕਰਾ ਸਕਦੇ ਐਂਡ ਆਪਣੇ ਆਪ ਨੂੰ खुश भी नहीं रख सकते। इस तरीके दे उन्होंने सिचुएशंस फेस करनियां पै सकदियां। सो यू कैन ऑल्सो गो विद नेगेटिव पॉइंट्स इफ यू हैव some of the greatest point towards the negative development. So this was one of the essay. Hope करदी हूँ properly समझ आया होगा, and if anyone has any kind of doubt, as usual you can comment on my video so that I can upload another videos on the behalf of your kiddies. Thank you so much.